Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. This is a tarot reading for Libra. This is a tarot reading for Libra. Spirit, what does Libra need to know at this time? Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, Two of Cups, the Chariot, the King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Hierophant. Okay, so you've been really stuck in your mind, and you've been having anxiety and just over processing everything. Okay, it's to do with a relationship, a connection that you have with someone you feel really strongly about. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this represents an earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. It's like you have this need to move forward, but you're not quite there yet. I feel like you just need to ground yourself. This is your energy. This is air energy. So this is about having logic. It's about being straightforward and, you know, taking the emotion out of it and just getting straight to the point. So someone needs to communicate how they're feeling for this situation to move forward. But there's a lot of defensiveness right now. You're undergoing conflict. It could be mostly internal conflict, I feel like. There's a lot of love and passion. So what's happening is there's like a lot of conflict. And the conflict is being brought on because you're not allowing for things to just unfold naturally. You're just so caught up in having things the way you want them. And you're not in a receptive, you're not receptive energetically because you're so focused on the internal aspects, the mental part of you. Like you're just going over and over, you're focusing on the negative instead of the positive. And what does this Two of Cups have to do? What's this Two of Cups about? Somebody's looking at being single, contemplating being single. You're blocked off. Once again, mental energy. So here you go, like this is, you can see he's upside down. This is at being at a crossroads, processing, figuring out what you want to do, seeing things from a different picture, from a different perspective, blocking yourself off, refusing to communicate how you're feeling. And like someone's contemplating on being single. if this is, if this person leaves the situation and becomes single, so this is basically communicating how you're feeling. So if you're contemplating on being single, it's important that you really communicate where you're at and how you're feeling if this situation's able to be salvaged. So Spirit's saying, like, just take a leap of faith and just put yourself out there and say what you need to say, and then let things just happen naturally. Because what's going on right now is you're just so obsessed, and you're like ruminating and obsessing and you're not going anywhere. And I'm hearing projecting, like you're projecting your part of you is projecting this negativity on the other person because you're refusing to take responsibility for the part that you played in this relationship. And so Spirit's saying, like, sit down, evaluate what do you want, you know, the pros and cons. Like, you guys are all about the balance. It's like figuring out how you can balance the situation so that everyone's happy. And, you know, you're making it, you're preparing to move forward. You're preparing yourself to make a decision, but you have to really get into a positive mindset. So it's about manifestation. So these two cards come together. Sorry, my table's shaky. These two cards together represent ultimate manifestation. You know, he's sitting down and he's figuring it out. And then you go within, you use your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual abilities to bring this this wish to fruition. But you have to take a chance. You have to take a leap of faith. You have to trust that everything's going to turn out the way it's meant to turn out. You can't just, you know, keep ruminating, keep obsessing and hoping that things are going to change, because you have to make the decision to make this situation, to have a change in the situation. So, you know, like grounding. Moving forward with action, physical grounded action. Like, this is good. Like, I think, well, I mean, every time you make a decision, the universe aligns for everything to unfold according to your highest good. So it's just a matter of letting go of the ego and letting go of the fear and the doubt and the regret and the sorrow, and making a decision and moving forward and implementing the action based on the decision that you made. And that's where the manifestation comes into play. So it's about you, like I said, sit down, figure out what you want, weigh the pros and cons, and then, you know, put it into action, and then allow time and energy to unfold so that you can create and bring about the manifestation. And that's what manifestation is. But the number one thing about manifestation is allowing. So most people they're really good at asking, and then most people can get into the momentum. They can start taking action, and, you know, like they start doing what they need to do on the physical front. But then what happens is it takes so long, and they become impatient, and then they feel like it's not going to happen. So then they start getting into the fear mentality, and then it blocks the manifestation. And then you have to go back to the beginning. You have to reevaluate once again. So once you're in the momentum, it's just maintaining in the momentum and allowing time for things to align. It's about trusting and allowing. And because we live in a society where everything is just, you know, fast paced, and it's instant gratification, constantly getting these dopamine releases, we've become so accustomed to instant gratification. But instant gratification really isn't that rewarding. It doesn't really bring that much satisfaction, because you don't appreciate it as much as you would as if you allowed the things to unfold and you had the wait process. Because then when you get what you want, you actually feel, what's the word? You appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about appreciation. You know, yeah, times are tough and life's hard, but you know, you have to appreciate the good. Like, wow, here we go. Like, this is just like, boom, here you go. The Tower. Like, this is totally for you. This card is for you. On the bottom of the deck, right next to the Tower, is the Justice card. This is the Libra energy. So once you just like, you know, bust through your limiting beliefs and you're just like, have the breakthrough, you're going to, and you have this happen, you're going to be able to reestablish and build a new foundation. But you have to let go of the limiting beliefs in order for this to happen. This is the only way. Manifestation can't happen when you're staying in a negative mindset and you're in fear mentality. It's just absolutely impossible. So get your scales balanced and get centered and do what you need to do, and give it time, and then everything's going to unfold naturally, and you're going to be that much more appreciative of the outcome when it happens. So I hope you found this reading helpful. Thank you so much, Libra, for sharing your energy. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading, you can find my information in the description. Thank you so much. Bye.